Hey everybody, welcome back. So for those of you that don't know, today is Amateur Radio Field Day. We all get together around the country and operate for 24 hours straight. I'm going to show you how I'm set up using my power box here when we come back. Alright, so the first thing of course we have to do is get the radios out of the box, and this is a two-part box here. There's an upper part and a lower part. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull out the radios. Now you'll notice I have a cable. You can't see it in the video, but I have a cable down here. I'll explain how the antenna and solar and all that other stuff works in a sec. But what I have set up in here is I've got my FT818. I was going to say 817. That's going to be the radio we use today. I have my MFJ antenna tuner and a patch cable to go between them, and a whole lot of extra paracord and jute twine in there. Got my microphone, and got a light, and the rest of that stuff's just cable connector stuff. But that's pretty much all that's in the top of this box here, and the antenna's already outside, but normally the antenna sits in the middle of the box. So let's delve a little deeper inside the box, and I'll show you what's inside the guts of this thing. Alright, so to open it up, I just push on the bottom here, lift the empty top off now, and you'll see I got batteries. I know the lighting isn't optimal out here. I've got batteries in here. Got two gel cell batteries, 12 amp hours, so that's a total of 24 amp hours there that I can operate on. I have my bus bars. This one's in black. You probably can't see it. You can see this one in red. So they are allowing me to connect anything else I need to connect to the battery power here without soldering terminals on here and making it messy. In the front I have a charge control. That's what this cable's coming off here, and I'll show you that in a second when we bring the camera down a little bit. Out here, out the side, is my power cable for my radio. This is proprietary to the FT818. It's not the normal HT power connector. I mean, you can get these plugs anywhere. They're not really unusual, but it's not the normal connector for a HF rig. So that's all set up in there, and that's the guts of it. Let's take a look at the front of it. Alright, so you see it in its operating position. This is how we're going to be operating it. I do have the antenna and everything connected already. I did put the antenna out yesterday to save time for the video. I didn't want to put it out later today and have to take forever getting it out there. I've never used it before. It's just a simple end-fed long wire antenna. That's why we have the tuner. Supposedly that antenna works from 6 meters all the way up to 40, or should I say down to 40. And we'll test that out today. I'm basically going to be operating on 6 meters and 10 meters because I'm still a tech and I am in the process of upgrading that. This was the radio that meant that I had to upgrade because I have to play with more bands. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to also take you around and show you some of the chatter before field day begins. We got a couple hours before it begins, but this is how it's all going to be set up. Over here I have my wire coming in from my solar panel, the connector on the side there, and the radio is, got to plug the radio in. We'll power it on, see if we can hear anything. And then I'll take you outside and I'll show you the setup with the antenna and the solar panel. Plug that in. There we go. Turn on the radio. Here we go. There's somebody on 20 meters there already. Down in there. Anyway, there's somebody on the bands already. So, let me take you outside and show you. But before I do that, I want to show you the two things I got set up here. Let me turn off the radio for a sec. I have a power panel over here. This power panel allows me to see the voltage at any time, even if the charge control isn't being used. So I can turn that on, and I got 14.2 volts with the battery over there. I have a plug here for the cigarette lighter adapter plug, and two plugs over here for a USB of any kind. So I can charge a phone, I can run a light, whatever I need to do. Later on tonight I may use that to see what I'm doing. And over here I have my charge control. This connects into the solar panel and then connects to the batteries so that nothing overcharges. Now one of the neat things about this is this charge control does have a direct USB, so I can run it right off there if I want. But I really don't have a need for that, and I like having this because I can run this at any time, not just when there's a panel connected. So let's take you outside and show you my setup. Alright, so outside here I got the new Power 80 watt solar panel. I don't have it installed anywhere fancy. I'm eventually probably going to stick it up on top of the little screened-in patio here. But for now, that's fine, really. I just want to grab some of the morning sun as the sun comes up like that this morning. So I'm just going to grab some of the morning sun, and I'm probably not going to run that plugged in when I'm running HF. On certain bands, it does cause a a little noise, and I'm going to be working on getting that fixed too with a coil of some kind to wrap it so that it isn't as noisy when charging. But it's not really needed once that battery's been topped off, and it's been out here for a day topping off, so shouldn't have any problem with that. Let's go to the antenna. So running out from that screen there is my coax, and this is, I will give you the information on this antenna. Sorry, I got caught on the bush. This is just a simple end-fed antenna. I have it grounded. There it is, there's the box there. And you'll see the wire. And the wire runs out. This is how simple it is to do ham radio, folks. Now, am I going to make a billion contacts with this? Probably not. But I'm going to have fun, and that's what it's all about. So I've got the antenna running through here and tied onto that post over there with some paracord. Nothing fancy. I'm going to tie that a little tighter before we begin today. And that's about it. So we're going to wait a few hours until field day starts. And I'll give you some sound, what it sounds like on the bands. And we'll check it out. We got a little pre-field day traffic going on here. People just testing out their radios. It's about 10 minutes before it starts. Figured I'd give you a look at everything. Let me back up the camera a little bit to let you see what's going on here. And I'm just setting up here, getting ready. So you can kind of see what's going on. We'll give you a little look once it starts. I'll see if I can get some contacts later, but I'll mostly show you what's on the bands for now. Wait until the bands that I can operate on open up. So we'll be back in a few.
So yeah, we're with the Parker Radio Association out of Parker, Colorado. We're actually camped out about 7 miles north of Woodland Park, right at the base of Pikes Peak, elevation a little over 8,000 feet. So that's certainly helping things. And then obviously being out in the woods, we're taking full advantage of Mother Nature's powers and having some wire antennas up there into the trees. That's working out pretty well for us. So we'll send it back to you, Earl. WB6ANT from K0PRA.
Got some local hams here talking to this guy.
Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that.
That's our local guys here.
23 years ago, we had a cabin up in Craig, Colorado, and up in the northwestern corner. And I tell you what, I sure miss the four seasons. Here in Las Vegas, all we have is basic.
Okay, it started. Here we go. This is an average bit of traffic you'll hear. They'll do their exchanges, give out their qualifications for the net, you know, whatever they're running, whether they're 1 alpha, 12 delta, whatever. And that will be the exchange. I'm just trying to find some people talking away here. We had a whole lot of people there. I'll bring you back when I find a good station. I'm going to try to make a few contacts here on 10 meters. Let's see if I pull anybody up. This is our local frequency where we all hang out, 28333. So we're going to try to make a few contacts. I doubt I got anybody yet because it's a little early for 10 meters, but we'll try it out. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day. Whiskey 6 uniform, Tango Charlie, Field Day. CQ Field Day, CQ Field Day, Whiskey 6 uniform, Tango Charlie, Field Day. Not really hearing anything on 10 meters yet. I'm going to go around here and poke around, see what we get.
Whiskey 2, November, Quebec.
Okay.
Whiskey 7, calling CQ, hello DX. Calling CQ, Delta X-ray. Checking DX propagation. From call area number 7.
That's a local guy here.
November, Quebec. Stroke Whiskey 7. W2 November, Queen. Portable Whiskey 7. Calling CQ. Hello,
portable
CQ.
Station. This could be portable as well, this radio. They sell a little pack for it. You can put an antenna up there and walk around with it.
From call area number 7.
I'm going to move around and see if we find anybody else. And this is why I need to upgrade, because I want to talk on this frequency. There we go. We got a Field Day station there calling.
CQ Field Day, W7 SAZ Whiskey 7 Sierra Alpha Zulu, CQ Field Day.
So it seems the antenna's working very well out there.
CQ Field Day.
Picking up a lot of stuff at least.
W7 SAZ Whiskey 7.
And it tuned up very nicely on 10 meters, so it's definitely a decent antenna. I will put a link down below to that antenna. It's about 60 bucks. It's an awesome long wire. Move around a little more. I think everybody's just starting out.
Victor 5 X-ray.
And you'll hear a lot of stations off frequency in the background. Bands get really, really crowded. Just giving you an example of some of the traffic out there.
Kilo Delta 6, Sierra Charlie. Kilo Delta 7, Mike Sierra Charlie. Kilo Delta 7, Mike Sierra Charlie.
Just let you listen to some of that. It seems 20 Meters is the only band that's alive right now. So I'll let you listen. I'll listen in too. Had a really loud...
Whiskey X-ray 7 Papa.
There we go. Really loud station there.
Whiskey X-ray 7 Papa.
Trying to get in between that. You move around a little. See how busy it gets on the bands.
About 20 overnight, so yeah, 5 flights. Go ahead, Whiskey Tango 7 Bravo.
So now you guys know what Field Day's all about. A little quick view of it. I'm going to be out here probably the rest of the day on and off, checking into the station, checking in and seeing if I can make contacts. And you got a little look at the power box in action here with the radio. My little emergency communication unit seems to be working very, very well. I'm not getting much RF hash off of the charge control or the solar panel, so that seems to be good too. All in all, pretty cool system. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. If you're interested in any of the gear that's shown here, most of it is in my Amazon store, and you can check that down below. I will put a link down below for the antenna that I'm using. I think it's a good value for 60 bucks. You got to see a little bit of it. A long wire antenna works really well, as you can tell. It's working well on the bands I've used it for so far, so I'm very pleased with it. And I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out our Amazon store down below, and you see all the stuff I review in there. And don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link as well down below, and get yourself started on some freeze-dried food storage. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared, and have an awesome field day.